Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Oh. Get that out of there.
Listen. See, we did it on time. This time, Dooley wasn't away from the camera. I didn't forget to put him on. Now he's leaving and it's ruined. It's all ruined. Listen, it's your boy Matty Rants with Dooley __ noted.
___.
I was going to say does it, but I was like, that's what I'm reading on my screen. Yeah, my OCD kicked in. And listen, we got to get into Dragula season 5, episode 4, part 1. The Empire Strikes Back. The Fantasia Strikes Back. Dun 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 dun. Yes. All about the Gaga as things took place this week, this episode. The gaggery, the goopery of it all, the first lip sync for your life.
I chuckle.
Oh, when I say that I said not that it was the drag king versus the drag queen. I said, my God. I said this was for RuPaul. No, I'm just playing. Might have been a late birthday present.
Count your days.
They said, we're going to sacrifice this drag king for RuPaul and Asia, Rachel Tension for the girls that know. But no, we're kidding. We're not talking about Mother Earth. We're talking about Dragula season 5, episode 4, part 1, recap and review. I'm going to do my social medias and Dooley's going to get this started here. I finally got my pizza. And I was smart enough to order it early. They closed so early, so I had to order it early. And yes, it was wonderful. Basil on pizza is a game changer. You're welcome. Just put it on whatever you got. Just put a little basil on there. It tastes so good with an extra cheese pizza. And just do whatever else you want to do. But that basil gives it a nice little richness too. It makes me feel like I'm getting my vitamins. I'm not. But listen, social medias are as follows. Actually, let's do Dooley first because I'm long.
Linktree.com/Dooley __ noted for everything. Everything you want to know.
Everything.
It's all there.
Everything.
All of it.
I better be. Okay, that's cool. We're appreciative of Dooley for being here today. We also, just for the kids, because I was like, I missed a good poll. We got the polls up today, everybody. I'll be asking questions in the live chat. Yes. We can't see it on StreamYard, but I have my other YouTube window up, so I got it. We're at 91% yes. Were you gagged by this week's episode? 91% of you said yes. 9% said no. 49 votes. 9 to 10% now. We're going to keep it up for another 4 minutes, really. And then after the disclaimer, we're going to leave it there. And then we're going to ask questions. Dooley may private chat me some of these questions. I think that would be fun, friend. I'll let you have control of the polls for half of this journey that we're going to take today. But yeah, 89 to 11. Y'all are getting angry. Listen, it's at Matty Rants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the Matty Rants. You can find that all the description down below. It's a link tree link. Grab a branch, eat some fruit. Link tree, branch, fruit. That's cool. We're following. Then also, I do reactions on Patreon. Sorry, my reaction was late today. It is available. Why did I do that twice? Time. Basil. It is
on Basil.
Damn you. It's available. It's available. That's what it is. It's available for your consumption on Patreon for as low as $1 a month, as well as 400 plus videos. It's very light-winded edited teas with me enjoying libations and talking to the television and giving you a live, reply. We're watching football, but for us. So yes, check me out over there on that's really it. Check me out over on Patreon. Also bookable on Cameo. Special request. You had a bad day. You want me to give you some good advice or say something real personal from the heart. You know I got you. I'm not going to write this down on some piece of paper and brag about it on national television, Todrick, but I will.
Ooh, I forgot about that.
I will never let her forget because I'm a Cameo, one of the Cameo members and patrons. And if you want to get a Cameo for me, it's a special story for you. Hey, for Christmas, you want something Thanksgiving? You got things for the holidays? Julie's microphone. These are the things. What else do I got? Merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. See, I don't have to drag girls. I have things going. Merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. Shout out to Bible Girl and Company. That part, hearts above. If you want to be our lovers, you got to drop a tip in a jar. I did it right this time. This is what happens when you don't do libations all day long. You're a little bit on the money today. And see, as I said what I said, Crash, you already came in. My little Apple Watch told me what's tea. Listen, no Siri. Crash, thank you for the Tippy Poo on Cash App. Stand on business. I stand on basil. Love y'all. This is why we like you. Thank you, Crash. But if you want to drop some tips in these jars, we're poor. And I'm a single father, and Dooley is soon to be a single father because he wants hardships like me. PayPal at me/MattyRants. Cash App $MattyRants. Venmo MattyRants. There's a $sign called Dooley Does It. Don't include the in the bear. That's not for that. That's just
not for that.
It's just the emoticons to let you know he's a little naughty and he's a bear. Proclaimed. Berenstein? I don't know. All right.
Let me go get my nightgown and my bonnet.
I was like, Nick Cannon. Oh, listen. All right. We appreciate you so much for being here today. As a reminder, because we do have opinions that matter, but they're honestly just opinions. It's not supposed to shape the universe in any crazy way. But if they want to put us on panels and then fly us out to places and do other things like that, we are available. Disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to blind any religion, race, company, individual, gender, or wigs. All opinions expressed by MattyRants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please don't be weird about it. And grab your libations and strap in, because Matty and Dooley are talkers and you may be here for a while. If you feel uncomfortable viewing this program, consume some activity at dragqueenmerch.com. That's dragqueenmerch.com. And have yourself a good poot. Okay, cool. Bye. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have yourselves a great day. Psych. All right. Y'all know I wasn't going to do that. That would have been mean. Oh. Julie, how you doing today?
Today was a very easy day. You know, it's a holiday week. I'm just trying to get to the holiday.
It is. I unfortunately am going to make a bad decision and go to the grocery store tomorrow first thing in the morning. I know, but as a single father of one, I forgot that I may decide to pull an anxiety flip on my friend who I do want to go to his house for Thanksgiving, but if I'm in that emotional phase of mommy's not here, I don't want to be there, and it overconsumes, I want to be able to have food at my house to cook myself. Not get a turkey, but get a turkey breast, the small one or whatever. The stuff for mac and cheese, because Black household. And then also my greens, because I like to make my collard greens and get my stuff right there and get a little turkey neck, which I did see at the store, and I know it's not going to be over there. So listen, that's what I want. That's what I would like to have. I'm in the middle of a video. Call me back. All right, but yes. Right. Gotta call me right back. I don't know why I'm in a singing mood today. Yes, air frying turkey breast. See that part, and I got a good air fryer. A good air fryer.
Y'all love them air fryer.
Hey, that's all I'm saying. So listen, shout out to everybody in the United States. Hope you're having a good one right now. My big loves and hearts to you. Happy Thanksgiving weekend. If I don't go anywhere, I will probably go live and have Thanksgiving dinner with you. That's where my mood is at right now. If you are across the seas, across the pond, as we like to say, sending our love to you. We appreciate the support. Wherever you're at in this world, I thank you so very much for tuning in. I hope you're having a good one. Please give yourselves a big hug. I know whatever you're going through, it's tough, but you're going to make it through, because we are living proof of that. Right? Exactly. Chi. I see you, baby. Hold on a second here. What's going on? Everything is moving, Julie. Give me a second. Everything is happening. It's really fast right now. Shout out to the Willy Wonka strain. All right. So listen, it's a sativa. That's what it was. That's where my brain is going here, friend. I got it. Don't you act normal today, Julie. Were you gagged by the yes, you're acting strange. I hate you. No. It's 87% said yes, 13% said no. You weren't gagged, friend.
Was I gagged? There were some elements of surprise. I don't know that I would say that.
Elements of surprise. Was there a moment when you were watching the show that made you go gasp? Like what?
There were some choices that were made today that made me gasp.
Okay. Okay.
I have some questions for what was presented and some follow-up choices.
We can use.
Was I gagged? I don't know.
We can use gagged for anything. It's not drag race oriented. We're not going to do that today. We don't have to hold boxes in for things and use other words. Were you spooked? I'm not going to use that because it's a scary little program. No, listen. I was gagged a little bit only because I was enjoying the tit for tats, no pun intended, that was going on this week. Everybody seemed to open their mouth and say, a few shaven teeth later, it's giving, okay, so we're going to go in today. You know, Anna woke up just a tad bit. I don't know if
she got up from her nap.
She did.
She
entered the chat. I'm still going to be Team Houston all day, every day, baby. But at the same time, I was really focused on the JK, Fantasia, and Cynthia. I'm in the middle of it all, doll of it all. It was like, what's going on here today?
I didn't care for that. We'll get there.
Also,
it had the opposite effect on me. I was annoyed.
You were annoyed. I was over here, annoyed. But then it was the let's talk to you in the boudoir because I feel like I need to.
No, that gagged me.
But they gave excellent advice. But then later on, I wish this bitch would go home. I said, I don't know what's happening today.
That was a gag.
Listen, just like Angelica Pickles' doll, I am seeing you. Okay, I'm interested, but I'm like, we're gonna talk about this today. I feel like there was a reason they did a part one. They wanted a gaggy ending, and that's what we got because I could have seen the hammer going a little bit longer. But when you are given a challenge that you are not ready to meet, for example, let Bianca have Fallen Del Rio one day, and they said lip sync, sister, and you got to go. Are you going to be ready? She wasn't ready, in my opinion. But at the same time, we're going to get to it all today. Hope you're ready to talk about it. Oh, actually, new poll. Dooley, can you want to ask that question?
Oh my God, let me do the next one. Let me try to figure out what my question is.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do this next one coming up. Question.
I gotta come in with a PG-13 question for the chat.
Okay. Relationship. Relationship. Here we go. Question mark. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do. Oh, this is messy. Ooh. Hold on. I'm trying to remember people's names. I try to forget. Okay. I said this one twice. I mean, they're the same person. Okay. And then and Orc. Relationship. Bora, Hoso, Astrid, Neo, Orc. Who are you standing? Which one makes you vomit the less? Because I said, they want me to really be into this relationship sandwich of some sort of degree. And it's always this kind of something.
I'd much rather listen to Astrid be anxious for an hour than to watch anything to do with the other two in a relationship.
I was more entertained with the sandwich. I was. No, this is not the most annoying. This is who you would rather, who you would rather watch. To be honest with you, this is who we would rather watch. I said, this is back to back. We did Titans. We did a relationship. Oh my God. Y'all are not giving a name, New York. That's funny. I can't. Come on, New York. That's cute. Who would you rather sit through and watch? I mean, New York is cute, but I did enjoy all of the just angsty drama. We complained every week, but I loved it. Ooh, Coco and Dolly, please. Listen, I should have put that up there. Where were my manners? Anyway.
But you did it.
So now let's get into it. Hey, I'm enjoying every beginning of a Dragula episode so far, even though this one was kind of funny to me because Dragmortar was taking us down this hallway for quite some time with these fingers.
At first, I was like, where are we going?
I was like, it kept going for it. I said, oh, when are we stopping? This is a long trip through something. I said, this might be a maze I thought it was a fright feed at first. I said, oh, they're about to let us know these girls got to go through this nonsense today. But it was greetings and all that good jazz. And, lots of puns here and there. We were all here for it today. Listen, JK was given some flowers for their win. It was very short-lived. As the focus was, who is coming back? Who is going to be the one and who they didn't want to be there. Now, a few folks had things to say about Satana giving up a tad bit. Others felt like Blackberry anaphylactic doesn't bring anything. So did Fantasia. Catch that confessional. And then we have on the other end of the scale, who else was there? I'm trying to remember all these people. Who else was there? Hold on. Come on, man. Satan, anaphylactic, and orthotic, because Shelley Duvall did put orthotic in the bottom here. Okay, listen. Also, hey, my favorite, not little Evie Oddly over here, let us know that they were not feeling the drink being poured on them. Others laughed and felt it wasn't that serious of a situation, while others could say there was disrespect from that, and I'm not okay with it. Is it okay to have that boundary, Dooley, or was this a little too much? What do you think?
You would not be pouring a drink on me and living to tell the story about it.
Not living to tell the tale. You won't be doing it.
No, we don't do that over here. I don't know where you are from, baby, but we don't do that over here.
Yeah, where I'm from, not at all.
We don't do that over here.
Not at all, says I. We're going to wrap up this second poll, and I'm going to get to the drink question because I want to ask the audience here today. 75% of you are for New York. New York?
Why?
And 25% Aborhostrid.
I've seen better action on a. Never mind.
While Dooley pulls up his poll question here today. Let's see here. Drink pouring too much? Look at me being proactive today. This is fun, making this live a lot longer. All right, I'm kidding. I'm not. But I'm here for Gilbert. We're going to go ahead and move on through with this one, though, because Orthotic stepped into the room and then they played the music, and I knew this is going to be the whole season.
So dumb. I hate this. Y'all can be horny after the show.
But I'm also like, if one of them goes home early, does that then activate the Dark Phoenix mode and we then turn it into not the Marvel's box office numbers? But here it is. They both look sweaty, one more than the other.
They do both sticky.
Very sticky, very sticky. Now, JK was like, bitch, now hold up, sister. You poured this drink on me and I got to give you my boundary slip because I'm letting you know right now, if you ever do that again, it's hands on sight. I'm glad that was set. Listen, that'd been me. I'm going to be real with you. I'll let you get away with that. Don't ever try that bullshit with me again because, girl, I pop holes for lesser. But at the same time, I thought Orgotic's response was actually funny. Well, you're always saying I make you wet. So I was like,
Ooh, no, we're not making no jokes. Bring that face over here. Because no. Then she's gonna go from worse to worse, sir. No, bring that. No.
Not worse, sir.
Absolutely not. I owe you 5 from the day before. Bring your.
He said, I owe you 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and blue. Okay.
A boo boo bop bop bop.
Bitch, you can get 4 knuckles. Okay.
Nonchalantly laughed it off and kept it pushing as the storyline. And I said, oh, girl, no.
Not today. Not in this.
No, girl, no.
Fozzie, thank you for the super chat. Just got back from Chicago for my birthday. Happy to be back to watch my 2 faves. Well, thank you so much, babe, and happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Fozzie, from Dragula.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you from Dragula. Dragula. No. I'm kidding. I'm not. But thank you so much, Fozzie. Happy birthday to you, babes. Crash. A drink pour would have earned.
You will die. Wait, she was really dramatic. You.
No, bitch, what? It's Sailor Pluto over here. That scream. I still love it because, mind you, it was not dubbed in that moment, y'all. So even within the Japanese version, it's the scream. It's sounds so. I'm sorry. I feel you on that. It would be Sindel from Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Too bad you will die from me. I see that crash. Big Mama, your arm. Thank you for this.
I mean, it's Big Mama, your arm season.
It's just Peter in the bathtub with it, though. Would have been
Titties out,
Stacy,
bow.
Shelly, BGC. Oh, so we talk about bleaching the contact lenses? That's what we talking about? I mean, I can talk about Bad Girls Club.
It just, to me, it cheapens the storyline. And did nobody come here for love? Girl. Did nobody come here for that?
Listen, you still on that since we talking
I'm big mad about it. I hate this. I hate this so much. This is not why we are here.
I'm weak. Oh my god!
I did not come to Red Lobster for the chicken. Get out of here.
I did because I can't.
I came here for endless shrimp. Why are you offering me the chicken?
I'll have the salad though. I'm so dead for this. I'm sorry, my friend brought me here. They said the
Wazoo,
cheddar biscuits were good.
Dragon water, fix it. Fix it immediately.
Hey, listen. This seems to have been a moment that they're moving past, and I'm hoping that will be the same. But when we have our next contestant, Anaphylactic, walk in, there were some that did not move when that had happened and feel, oh, well, gag to see them back. That person would be Blackberry.
Okay, Blackberry is clicking up every episode. I started liking Blackberry, and now I love because Blackberry is saying everything that we would say.
In a polite way.
In a nice way.
A lot of stuff that's coming out of Blackberry's mouth could be said in a much more stab, stab, stab way. But Blackberry does this thing where they put their hands on, put them hands on their shoulder and is like, I think you look absolutely terrible, but I love you. Stepping away.
They're like, girl, what's up? How are you feeling? And then
it was just the way that Blackberry was smiling, oh. And then, well, what do you think you will do differently in the future to stand?
This sums it up because it's giving, yeah, bitch, whatever.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay, girl.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, she's back. That's too bad. Satana ain't back because that was my friend Anaphylactic.
It's healthy skepticism. Girl, okay, you said the same thing last week.
But no, Blackberry, I'm gonna call you because that was messy, sister. I'm glad you're back, but I am sad because my sister Satana, I thought she had a lot to offer. No, she didn't. But remember the hundreds of thousands of dollars that she spent. Remember that, Blackberry? I'm gonna call you for that forever, friend. How dare
maybe the tens of dollars that she spent.
Hey, them dollars were spent though. They made it longer than Orgotic. I mean, nope, that's not true. Onyx on Dick.
I am speaking that into existence.
I
am claiming that in the name of Chucky today.
I won't.
I'm claiming that.
I
want her gone.
I won't. The
Send
O's
her
got mixed
home.
Up.
Send her home.
Stop, Julie, stop. The O's got mixed up. I don't agree with that statement to the angry white children about to yell at you.
Send her home.
Please stop.
Don't enjoy your subsidized healthcare. Never mind.
Listen, I know you are not. I know that I rebuke Dooley in the name of Jesus.
Let me go refill my water.
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus on this unholy episode that we have talked about today. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done early. And Dooley will not be in heaven. Okay, listen, I'm not going to say that. God forgive me for even playing like that. All right. Thank you for tuning in. We are watching Dooley walk away to go get water. Dragula, season 5, episode 4, part 1. Dooley is a blasphemer over there.
Anyway, orthodontic is back in the workroom.
Listen, you gonna not take my read, bitch. Okay, listen. Listen. I'm here for Blackberry's light foolishness. At the same time, I see Anna getting really phylactic about it. So we're gonna hear about it a little bit later. I said, all right, mama. I mean, the teeth are hidden. I can see the divot in between. I knew it. Every time someone does get exterminated, they're gonna get a little bloodier.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense.
It's
That was a
cool
good catch
too.
last episode.
I said, "Hey, Boulets, I see you, sisters, because I'm paying attention."
It's like they went off screen to go unoff somebody.
Maddie, would you tell people they don't deserve to be there or no? I mean, I would say it in the confessional, but like
I would too.
in person,
I would.
it depends on the it depends on who it is and if how their mouth has been the entire time we've been there. Because if that mouth has been reckless, I'm going to drag.
Correct.
I'm going to drag, bitch. You gonna get got when I see you. It's interesting to see you back here because the last time we saw you, your fashions weren't there, your wigs were dry, and honestly, you're not just really a monster. So you can be here for another day. It's a nice buffer. Well, the Boulets have to talk badly about somebody, so I'm glad you're still here. Oh, bitch, we'd have been cutting up. Like, please, like, oh no, like. Please. Oh, you want TV? Don't get me on reality TV, y'all. You gonna get entertainment. Get me on reality TV, y'all. You gonna get entertainment. I'm just saying. But Dooley, I know you'd have said the same thing, if not worse, or laughed at them.
People are gonna get laughed at. Absolutely. And it's gonna be an ugly cackle in your face. Cause like,
but I'm different than JK though, Mia. See, that's the difference. See, and I like JK. But you know, the Doja Cat and him is cutting the fuck up, and I said the Pussycat because, bitch, all that. Well, you like how Cynthia is. I had to move people out the way. I had to move people. You might want to move out the way, and if they didn't move out the way, they would be. And I'm gonna get right here and go. Now, what had happened, sister?
Could have got popped.
Because I know you're not about that. I know you're not about that life.
Last season was Zavaleta pop.
Because again, I can read, but no, I'm gonna get in your grill. Like I'm not gonna get like no. You want to get nasty? Oh, I'm gonna get right here, and then we can do this right here. We can do this right here. And the moment you touch, it's done. The moment you touch, done.
I don't have time for them kind of shenanigans.
And I don't either. But I'm one of those girls who's like,
get off my face, please.
Shout out to everyone that got that Doja Cat joke. All right, so listen here.
She always halfway acting up.
Will, thank you so much for the super chat. They're gonna be more bloodier than Victoria Elizabeth Black when she won Titans. I'm not fighting like that. That's not needed nor necessary. But one thing about it is that if you want to be the biggest and baddest girl in the room, get ready for another bigger and badder bitch to always stand up on that. Because like at certain points in time, we can sit back and let the bullshit happen. But when it gets to like a nauseum level, somebody's gonna get up and go, okay, girl, you're doing too much. And that's what's happening here for a couple of things. I like JK. I get JK, but I also see, and I saw this episode one point in time where I'm like, girl, why are you reacting like that? You don't even have to say anything. You just talking. Now you just talking. So that's how I feel about JK. I'm on JK's side. I like them. But I'm like, not everything needs a reaction. Not especially from some of these people. Like Cynthia, not girl. I wouldn't be reacting to Cynthia.
Cynthia would have got ignored. Fantasia would have got ignored.
Oh yeah, because like
Fantasia would have got ignored.
Because you have to come up, bitch. Like they just told you what you need to do. I got my little W, so we wouldn't even had no arguments. There would. I was
very frustrated with Fantasia this entire episode. I was very frustrated with her.
I'm happy she won.
I'm not.
I see. We're gonna be different there. We're gonna be different there. We're gonna be different there. Yeah, we are going to be different because I'm happy my titty sister won this week because her look was giving me everything I needed plus the Tina Turner reference. And I was like, okay. But also, who else could have? Ooh, I'm excited to hear your take. We're going to get there. You right. You right, dude. We're going to get there. We got too early. Come on, let's get to it. All right.
We got girls up here fighting for a storyline. Okay.
Hey, Dooley, you let them share their stories. Okay? You let them do it. You let them do it. I got it.
You're not gonna put the duel over my eyes.
You love do it.
We're not gonna pull the duel over my eyes.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Don't really care what Dooley's got to say. I'm telling you, big titties is in the way. Ooh, Fantasia Royal Gaga went there and did so. Do it. Don't you understand, Dooley? Just do it. Do it. Do it. I don't want to get sued. Okay. No one wants to do it.
Michael Jackson, baby, blanket gonna be like.
I can see Randy coming for me now with the brows, bitch, giving me all kinds of
The
rock.
spirit of Joe Jackson gonna be like, run me my money. Run me my money.
Like, I'm telling you, Joe Jackson looked like Rock Lee from motherfucking Naruto Shippuden, bitch, with the brow. Boop. But anywho.
Not the brow. That's the Rock Lee brow.
So Monsters of Rock solo is what we're talking about here. And that's the look that they have to present today. It is a 2-part episode with part 1 of them presenting a look, but a solo look for Monsters of Rock. We are familiar with the Monsters of Rock challenge. This is normally when they're put into groups and then present a showcase of them lip syncing to a rock song or performing live vocals to then lip sync to on the main stage and then perform. Shall we remind ourselves of the sleeping bag from the previous season, the anglerfish? Do you want to do it? Nope. Cool. Great.
You got a picture? You got it?
Oh, I mean, listen, a picture. Do I have a slug up on here? Do I have something from A Bug's Life up on here? Hold on. Let me see here.
I want to see.
No, I mean, this is funny though. Sorry, she has to be in my life at all given times. No, I don't have any pictures, unfortunately, because I love my computer. I think it's blessed. You know, ever since I moved away from drama networks, Julie, my life has been better. So yeah.
Yeah, you gotta let that negative energy out.
I'm telling you. Oh, the Old Navy sandal slippers. Yes, let's not forget about it. Truly a part of the
take over.
I mean, biblical times. That queen, I'll tell you. But the team
giving a pillar of salt, correct.
There's a team leader and then there's the team. And then again, they have to pull everything together, showcase and shape. This is why I knew when she won, it made sense, Dooley, because I was like, of course, going into the next challenge off of that, then with Orc being, but I was like, this is about to be high drama. But yes, let's continuing here. They must present their look on the main stage. We did get our turnstiles back, which was really cool. And I was like, okay, great. That's amazing. It needs to be, and this I got the words down. I wanted to make sure we read this. So this is why I feel Fantasia also won. It needs to be magnificent, monumental masterpiece. We want to see volume, big hair, big spikes, rock stars over history as an inspiration. Okay. When I heard big hair, I was like, okay, this is going to be part of the challenge. And another reason why they were emphasizing so much on a particular person. TQ flight, love from Japan. Come over sometime. I would love to. All my love to you in Japan, baby. And again, shout out to my international audience members. Thank you so much for the super chat. All my love. But yes, they're then told after the solo portion, one of you will be immediately cut from the competition on the spot. No extermination. You
just gotta go.
That's
you
it.
Gotta get up out of here.
I said,
gag.
Excuse me? Did you just say gag?
You just gotta pack up and go.
But you gagged though.
I said there were moments. There were select moments. Select element.
I got Dooley to gag. Okay, I can't. Let me stop.
A collection of moments.
See, here comes Taurus is coming out. The
Taurus, gallery.
He won't let me have
gallery.
it. He won't let me have it.
There was a curated selection of gags.
He doesn't know. I have a brother who's a Taurus. I know his work right now. He will not let me have it. That's fine.
I don't know nothing about him.
You don't have to, because y'all born damn near the same day. Drink pouring. Look, yeah, I think you're the day after him. Drink pouring too much. Yes, 77%. No, 23%. It's time for Dooley to give us a poll. Just private chat me whenever you're ready. Yeah, just private chat it to me and then I'll put it up. And I'm a little bit nervous, but yes, we'll see it here.
Should Fantasia?
Type it hard too. no. Oh no. My Libra is kicking in. Jesus. I can't. Let me see what you wrote. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Well, that's easy. I'm gonna help you with the spelling.
Did you hear that extra hard keystroke?
That's when you know you're going in on somebody when you're like, first of
Who
all,
you finna try a better than me? They me cap.
Oh. Okay. Julie's question to the audience is, did Jarvis deserve to go home? It's a yes or no question. That poll will be left up for quite some time. I'm excited to see those answers. Now, Shelley Duvall is in here with the rest of the cast of the Dragula Queens, and they're talking about like who they would not want to work with. JK also, girl, you hold on. Now you don't want people coming at you in the first thing. Like I hear you give your opinion, but like you see how they don't care for you in a little bit of a sense. I know you want to give your opinions, and I love you, brother. I love you, sister. Whatever you want me to call you. I was like, okay, yeah, all right. That's why Fantasia went in on you, because I said, bitch, you asked for it. Like,
I felt like it was really inauthentic of her to go in as hard as she did. It did not feel like it was real.
We talk about when Fantasia turned around and said, "Now, baby, look here. Now, look here."
It felt like she knew she got to click it up, and she's fishing for a moment to go to that quick. You jumped that quick. Mama barely said a question. It is da 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 da. Hold on, baby. Hold on.
They've been saying that about Fantasia, though. That's, to me, it felt like a buildup of, okay, I know.
Gave that critique, not JK.
True, but they've also been saying that other folks to her, like the drag kings, low-key, Throb Zombie was like, I've seen your work, but I don't think this is like da 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 da, right? And so I was like, okay. Like, again, y'all can see Dooley's point, but I'm still making mine, bitch. Mama was already mad that people had been talking about it. And for JK to then say that to her, that was the, okay, bitch, I know you're not trying me because you just won last week and da 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 da. Was it extra? Yes.
She wouldn't have said that to anybody else in that room.
Well, no one else had said that to her, though, directly like that.
She would have came that way to nobody else in that room.
I don't think it was as deep as it was supposed to be, though.
I hope not.
That was that's where my mind was like. After all that had happened, I'd have been like, okay, so, because to me, it shouldn't have been Cynthia asking that question. Are you and Fantasia okay? It should. Oh, I'm sorry, Julie. I'm sorry. No, you were drinking. It should have been like, okay,
nasally, like
it should have been JK coming up to Fantasia, like, girl, I know I said all that, but like, I didn't mean it that way. Like, it's not that deep. That was my whole issue with.
I thought she was gonna pull JK out the room and be like, da 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 da.
Yeah, that would have made more sense. It was
Cynthia, and I was like, what?
But for me, it was just like, okay, I didn't need her to ask that question to then get this. Well, we haven't really gone over it yet. And I'm thinking, is there shit happening in the background we're not seeing? That's where my mind, see, this is the Libra in me. I see all of you earth signs out there acting up in my live chat. Do you? We need y'all. But I'm just saying, my air ass is up here going, but what about the kids? What about what's happening off camera?
Buck them kids. We got things to do.
Oh my God. Julie did not say that. See, this is what they talk about with the gays right here. This kind of nonsense. 200 plus people in this live chat tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Pizza will never give that. This has money. People actually win prizes.
Maybe this little operation that we got over here is better than
yeah. People actually win prizes on the shows that I talk about, not trips to the clinic with their whole entire HIPAA violations exposed and stuff. We're not doing all that. Oh, not today.
HIPAA. They violate HIPAA.
Yes, like legit.
You go to prison for that. They don't play with HIPAA.
I'm over here like, I'm shocked no one got sued over there, but I won't have to deal with that kind of.
They don't play with HIPAA. They don't play with FERPA. Don't play.
They can go. What they're gonna say? We uppity Negroes up in here. That's that. I'll be that today because I ain't gonna. The way y'all came at me, I'll be her. I'll be her. Okay, listen.
And don't let me find out you didn't violate somebody else's HIPAA because I'm gonna read you.
Okay. Shit.
Oh, I don't play with that.
I don't play with it either. That stuff is not cute. Also, let's get back into it because I was about to bring up something real quick. And I was about to expose a bitch about how they be talking about people too much when they got their own stuff going on, but that's none of our business. Ain't none of our friends' business. Shout out to anybody that knows that song. Anywho, what were we doing here? Oh, yelling at people. Yelling at people. There is a poll going on. Did y'all answer Dooley's poll? Did you answer his poll? Did you?
I voted for my poll.
You voted for your poll? Can I vote? Let me vote in your poll. Can I vote in your poll?
Oh, practice now.
Oh my god. Ooh. Wait a minute. Okay, listen. He got a little too top for me. All right.
Ooh, you don't even know, Fred. This is information.
Boo! Okay,
baby, I get very commanding. I'm gonna tell you what to do.
oh Lord! All right, Kelly Rowland, Commander. I'm not.
And then I'm gonna walk you through it.
That is terrible. This is why you got people in your inbox now. Okay, listen. Ooh, coughing.
Oh, you feel that?
Yeah. Oh my God. Is that what you do when they're you behind them too? You blow a little air in. Okay.
Let it go where it need to. Just
my God. We have to stop talking.
You were such a good boy.
We had to. We have to stop talking. We're gonna stop talking. We're gonna stop talking. We're gonna stop talking.
I'm sweating.
We're gonna stop talking. Holy shit!
I'm playing too much today, y'all. I'm sorry.
Holy shit! I'm over here like now.
His face is like, nah, girl.
What does this got to do with what is on our screens as we speak right now?
Is orthodontic and
listen. No, we talk about J. Captain. You know, Fantasia of the guy
girlfriend, Blackberry.
Yeah, listen, and Anna Bridge Teeth. Now, what we're
wait, girl, what?
That lady opened her mouth. I assume water is passing through. But listen, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. God forgive us, and please forgive us as well. We mean no malicious harm and no malintent with what we have to say tonight. And recognize this is all for entertainment purposes. God bless these people. I hope, whatever they worship, bless them. I hope they're doing well in life, and that whatever serves them could be. So, thank you. We're going to have to move on because I felt the spirit of me dragging coming up, and I feel like that's unnecessary. Not necessary. I don't guess things that we never saw to be. Blackberry. Girl, listen, I need to give you my number, sister, because you work at a club that's by my house.
You walked out, and it was still fierce, but I was like, wait, but what happened to the element?
Right. This is legit where I was going, oh, okay, so she's going to be in the bottom this week because there is emphasis on this piece. And if I don't see it on the head, it's going to be a problem. And I know you used to Houston humidity. I know you are. Dooley knows what I'm talking about because he's been out here. It's awful. It's awful. Okay. It's like Subway station in New York City, but all day long. It's disgusting. And outside.
It was. The last time it was with 105 degree, 105
with
dry.
Like 100% humidity. Like, and you're out there just like, it feels like an entire gym set is on you. So I know you used to heat, but like indoor heat is gross. So I know when you were getting dressed and putting your pads on, sister, you were getting hot. And then it's like, I got to put this on top with the glue too. I wish there was a better way this had been done, but I had to showcase that because, everybody else is I want to make sure I'm not showing too much, right?
Hey, girl, let's go talk.
That's Blackberry. I said, come on, producer, sister. I see a Titans in your future. She said, okay, let's narrate us through this scene here. Fantasia, you just had a moment, and I want to just pull you aside to have a conversation to talk about your story, which Fantasia did talk about how she was incarcerated for writing a bad check. in order to get some food, and it ended up going into a much deeper situation. Once she was out and was supposed to be on probation, she failed to do that, and of course then had a warrant out for the arrest. That's a serious situation. I know trans women in my own life that this has been a portion or part of their story out here in Houston, and also with what people got to do for a living to maintain. So I respect Fantasia for sharing her story, and that you see your success today. So I do want to make sure we're here of that. With that being said, I said she winning today. We got this. There is either you go home on a good story or you win that day. And JK also was pulled to the back. So I need y'all to hear me on this. I said, it's between JK and Fantasia. They both got pulled to the back, and we got a story today between the two. So I was here for this, but I was like, yeah, she went in today. She got it. Oh my!
Is there
goodness.
something you wanted to say to me?
Listen, it was Professor Snape, okay, up in this bitch letting Harry Potter know I'm not here for your shenanigans and potions class. Now, Anna Bridge T. Matt, stay on topic. All right, listen. I almost it's like biting into a ring. Hey, focus, Matt. Not feeling Blackberry in the corner coming for me with your little jabs and shit. Bitch, you got something to say? I said, oh. Whoa.
That's how she sounded.
Hi, sister. Hey, Blackberry. Hi. How you doing, bitch? How you doing? I know, sister, you had to put them pads on. You was hot as a mother. I already know. But I also was over here wondering in my mind when I was watching this situation, like, oh, she was mad, girl. And it's the way you responded that really made me laugh, because I don't give a fuck was so funny. Like, oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's how I felt.
Oh, you big man now, huh?
I don't care for it. I really just don't. Okay, well, I feel like this is looking for a Dragula super monster, not a Dragula backup singer.
Which is the truth? Which actually is the truth? They're not looking for America's next drag. I can't. We looking for the girl in the front.
I mean, and no shade. If we talk about track record through the episodes, Barry's doing so I was like, ooh. We're ending that poll with 116 votes. 72% of you said Jarvis did deserve to go home, and 27% of you said no. I have the next poll that we're going to be going ahead and post here, and it's right on time. And Blackberry, forgive me. Was Blackberry wrong? Ooh. Ooh.
Was Blackberry?
See, but the sister, you. But listen. Listen. Don't do that. Don't do that, you guys, because I want to be able to be invited to these brunch spots with Blackberry girls, because the Houston gays can get vicious, bitch, and I call police, and I am getting my handgun license. So yeah,
they fought the entire weekend I was there.
You saw someone try to fight me when I was
there for 4 days.
I was like,
fight every
like this dude literally caught an issue with me for no reason. It was so strange, and I had to just look at him like,
the women
we're not doing this. I was like, we're not doing
girls
this.
Was fighting.
I know you.
Like, what is going on? Why is everybody fighting?
Baby, and when the dolls fight, you move the fuck out the way.
I just wanted to enjoy my White Claw. What is going on?
Fuck out the way when the dolls are fighting, bitch. Mace is coming, a knife or something. Move out the way. They're not playing, okay? You let them girls go at it. Stop jumping in. I'll be seeing these punks be trying to jump in sometimes. And I'm like, I'm not doing this, y'all. Will Justice, thank you for the super chat. I mean, Spooky Cheddar has been giving Patti LaBelle's missing background singer this entire season until this moment.
Where in the background? Tis the season. Shout out to you. Tis the season. I'm excited to watch it on repeat. That will always be one of my favorite videos. That was
It's
hilarious.
so funny. And then the Mariah Carey one too is always like a gas.
Where the background think is that?
Let's see. Where is the poll at? From the front to back. I know you're feeling that. Put one hand up. Can you repeat that? It says 84% said no, 16% said yes, 81 votes so far. Validation for BlackBerry, it seems. I'll be real with you. I thought that Anna was low-key possibly going to go home this past week.
It was looking real.
But it was Satana saying, I wanted to go home. That sent her home. Melissa be fierce. So, like, yeah.
The circumstances were different. Melissa was big sad.
And I'm sad for her, but I'm also like,
Satana
well,
was just sad.
if she wanted to go home, let's help her go home. Listen, where am I at with this one? Thank you for tuning in, everybody. 239 of you in this piece for this live chat all across the world. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling loved. If you're not, you better feel some of it here. It's your boy Matty Rants with Dooley __ noted. We're talking about Dragula season 5, episode 4, part 1. Shout out to Boulay Brothers, Shudder, AMC Plus, wherever you're watching this at. I'm watching it through Prime. Make sure you're watching the show and supporting the franchise, because with reviews like these and how we respond and react, it continues to build the shows up. And when shows recognize that from content creators, well, it's just a real big blessing for us all. Isn't that right, Bree? So yes, we thank you.
Runway?
Oh no, because Bree Runway would never do with Bree from.
Oh, I miss Bree Runway. I like her a lot.
Yeah, that's an actual Bree that people care about. Yeah.
My buttons.
Boom. Listen, the following day, to the point that we were making earlier about let's talk about what happened just yesterday. They're getting ready for the floor show, and Cynthia Doll is like, "Hey, JK, are you okay? Did you talk to Fantasia? Did you talk to Fantasia? Did you talk to, like, you know, it was okay." And so, you know, are you good? And then, you know, JK's, well, Gilbert over there, I don't, and then Fantasia, well, bitch, if you want to talk to me, you can just talk to me. Girl, I'm not saying all that to you. Well, bitch, you seem to want, I said, now, hold on now. Fanny. Yeah, I said that. I said, baby, I don't know if you're from Miami-Dade, so I'm not gonna play with you. I know you from Florida, so I'm definitely not gonna play with you. But hear me with this, sister, so you hear where I'm going, baby girl. You low-key jumped into that because yes, it had to do with you, but the question was to JK about if y'all resolve something, and JK's response wasn't negative necessarily. It was just, we haven't resolved anything, to which then you came up in here and then was like, okay, well, hold on. And it's like, no. Now you have made this get a bit harder, rougher, faster, Daft Punk. It's I love her, but I was like, you kind of wanted this low key, because it wasn't even that for a second, in which Cynthia over here wanted to then jump back up into it to be like, well, no, I just asked the questions. I'm over here like, this is crazy to me. This is crazy to me. But then Cynthia then asked, hold on. It's almost like we got to go from one argument to another, and the doll is the catalyst of this. Well, Anna, have you talked to BlackBerry? Did y'all resolve your issue? All that kind of stupid shit. To which, a bridge too far over here was like, well, honestly, we really haven't talked about it. And, she's over here doing this. And I'm like, oh my God. And she reiterates the point that BlackBerry, basically said she wasn't really, doing nothing. And BlackBerry said it is what it is.
I mean, that's what the Belay said too. So like,
the bitch in full spook. You hear me, BlackBerry? Full spook, sister.
You over here trying to give it to me. You need to be trying to give it to them. They're the actual judge. They said the same thing.
She said, well, yes.
Well, yes. How you get mad at me for repeating the same thing that was just on the runway?
But that's how I feel about you. So what do you want me to do? Tell you, I don't feel that way about you right now because you made you feel bad?
Right here, it said at 1801, Swantula said you are not that girl and you need to turn it up.
Very bad. I love how Anna says BlackBerry's name, Blackberry.
had the timestamps from the last episode. Like, well, girl.
Like, okay, but that's what
At this point,
happened.
that's a fact of the season. You cannot come at somebody sideways for
Here's the thing.
stating a fact.
I can get someone feeling some kind of way because someone said something about their drag or said they weren't good at this or da or had an opinion. I feel and I empathize with that. But I also empathize and also say, hell yeah, to the person that does not change their point of view because someone just said, you made me feel bad. Okay, well, didn't mean to make you feel bad, but I still think the same way that I do.
True at the same time, right?
Didn't want to hurt your feelings, but I am confused. Why are you here? Like, no shade.
Look like I'm in charge of the girls. Yes, I'm in charge of the girls.
I mean, let's talk about this from a drag race perspective. Let's go to season 6, like when it was Bianca, Trinity, Milk. What was it? Who else was in that group? Jocelyn, Magnolia, Crawford. In the way they looked at her, Jocelyn Fox with the same fucking jewelry the entire season.
She wore all her accessories on day one.
She was like, "Do you see this girl?" Like, mind you, everybody looks their own kind of way, but at the same time, you gonna notice certain things when you've been doing it for a while or you've been paying attention to stuff. And let's be clear, we've been talking about Anna's looks for like the last couple of weeks, and we have been like that. It's nice, but. Yeah, it's a lot of butts, but not any on them because there's no butts there. But yes,
they had already chopped the girl and saying that they don't know who she is. You on episode 4, girl.
Will, and you can go to Claire's and you can find it. It's no shade. Like, you got it, sis. You got it. I'm telling you. Girl. Oh, you being really nice right there. That's a hula hoop, used for the skirt. $2 in the bid.
Jocelyn would come on the runway every week.
That necklace being right up here.
I'm walking down the runway in my
bitch, this the necklace right here. A whole remote controller.
It's been a necklace, a belt, a fascinator,
the bathing suit. It was, baby, hold on.
Everything.
Mind you, it was Courtney Act dragging her, and it took her 3 episodes to figure it out. I was like, oh, poor Jocelyn.
Jocelyn said resourceful.
I was like, oh my goodness. Remember when they were making fun of Jocelyn's laugh and they did the dial-up sound?
Human coming. Just like, girl, it is human.
Oh my God. We love you, Jocelyn Fox, by the way.
She was great.
Oh yeah. Good TV. Great TV. I'm sorry. Okay. So because someone felt obligated, Cynthia felt obligated to go check on JK. And it was the way that they even like built this up. Cynthia, I like you, bitch. I don't give a fuck what anybody says, but this kind of shit, I go, sister, why would you say that? Like, and then you get here and you sound real, then you get to your confessional and it's a whole other bitch. I get really confused. I guess I have to go check on her and make sure she's okay. And we sat down and it was, I feel like, what is happening?
Meanwhile, JK looks like a melting alphabet. Like, things have done.
This is Kermit, like, deconstructed. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is, I'm super picky and everything she does to me. Yeah.
Get off my face, Piggy, please.
Yeah, this is after Piggy rolled Kermit too hard, the eyes fell off, and now he's like blind.
Get off my face.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Woo! Rainbow connection, indeed, baby. JK's pouring their heart out, and Cynthia does give a response that I was like, okay, that is a way to approach this situation with you needing to, if you don't want people to clack at you, you can't just joke the way that you joke like that. Like, be yourself, but there's a way to do this and do. At the same time, this is the second time somebody has had to come over here and tell this baby, who I then have questions for, why are we telling somebody how to feel when in reality, everybody else is also reacting as well. Like, he's not just the only person reacting. JK, I'm actually saying that you do sometimes start the gut, like you throw the grenade and then go, girl, who threw that? No, you do. I've watched it, but I also go in the same sense, like, bitch, you can't just let these hoes make you cry like that. Fuck these bitches. I'm gonna need you to zip that dick up. Like,
this is funny. She has a lot of feelings.
There's a lot of emotion in this baby. I think she said she's a Cancer, which makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Well, no, I can completely tell. But like, I'm like, come on.
Crying the whole series.
Like, you can't just say, I don't think you're going to be good at this challenge because of this. And then they read you. And then 5 minutes later, everyone is just giving me a really hard time. No. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Stand in your shit. Don't move away from nothing. Stand in it. It's all right. From a fellow Cancer. Listen. Oh my goodness. It's so funny because one of my dating charts was like, you should end up with a Cancer. And I was like, how?
You should not.
I'm a fucking Libra with a Virgo rising and a Gemini moon. I am already on a very ecliptic scale of emotional like nonsense. So
baby, you should not.
Hey, nothing against Cancers either. Y'all are needed and necessary in multiple ways. So yes.
Like what?
Multiple ways.
Multiple? Give me 3.
You know, replenishing the salt in the ocean with your tears. Still paying for Disney movie tickets.
Being a Disney guy.
Being awesome people. I meant it. I did. Don't you do it. We're gonna leave him alone, Dooley. That's what we're gonna do.
Cancer is at the bottom of my top 12 list.
How dare you say that? I would never say that about a Can. I would never do that. Never.
In my annual ranking of star signs, Cancer.
I can't. So we're gonna go ahead and end was BlackBerry wrong poll with 81% saying no, and 19% of you saying yes. So BlackBerry, 19% of the people here hate you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This is how people get really involved in their feelings. No, I'm playing. I promise. Julie, you want to do another poll?
If you had to eliminate one zodiac sign,
well, put it in the private chat, but you have to put like the zodiac sign that you want. Let's talk about the Boulay Brothers holiday dresses.
Wait, they had the product for a second.
They look like poinsettias. Bitch, these babies look like poinsettias, honey.
I copied and pasted these legs on Twitter. Giving leg. The trend alert legs.
Listen, hold on, bitch. This is giving holiday party poinsettia sisters tease, and I kind of
all we gotta do is crop in Landon's legs from last episode. Right
it's gonna be gabalicious. Like it is gamby. Now the heels are everything. The heels are everything. I was like, okay, the heels are giving a lot.
Like, come on, Swan and Drag, you better give us some thighs.
Bitch, I'm like over here. I said, give someone be on this elliptical machine. Ellipticus. I'm here for it. Talking about not auntie legs. Who said that? Wait, homogenic. Oh no, I like the looks. It's nice when they do color. I love the red. It is giving poinsettia red dragon tees. But yeah, I do like it. I do. Dooley, anything else you want to add to this?
Hold on, I'm writing a question.
Oh. Oh my god, I can't. I won't. I will not.
I'm trying to pay attention.
What a terrible mission you put yourself on. Speaking of missions, I will be doing a House of Villains double episode tomorrow here on YouTube. So if you want to tune in for that, that will be in the afternoon, and we'll be talking about the last 2 episodes of House of Villains on E! Entertainment Network.
Oh, hold on. Let me change that.
Okay. I was about to put it in there too. Oh, you should have said like something like nostril, like if you're gonna like give like a thing to it or something else. Are Boulets actually blood related? I think they've swapped blood before though. Like
they're boyfriends. I think they might be.
Yeah, like Megan Fox and Machine Gun, whatever the hell that was.
Engaged at this point.
Oh yeah. Oh, Julie. This is Julie's question. This isn't my question. So if any of these people are watching this, I had nothing to do with this, but the people do want to know. They want to know.
I take full responsibility for the energy that I brought into today's space.
That is exactly what he should say. Good for Dooley. There you go. I'm immediately absolved of all these things. Okay.
You can find me at underscore Dooley underscore on Twitter and Dooley underscore on Instagram.
Calling it by their original names. We appreciate that. Sorry, I have to cut these up into different questions. This is messy. I will actually, you know what? Yeah, let's make sure I put Dooley's name on this one.
I gotta write my name on my assignment.
Well, I mean, I want you to get graded for your homework, Dooley. So
Okay.
Dooley's question: who would win in a fight, Ortho's teeth or JK's medicine cabinet? Sunshine on my soul. Ooh, shoulders. Almost said soldiers. Shoulders makes me happy. Joker. There goes my Simpson reference right out the door. Let's get into these queens of rock solo looks. I think we all lose Stephen. That's funny. I'm gonna say, because I have to vote off of my other account because it won't let me do it from my own account.
No.
I'm gonna say Ortho's teeth. Orthos. Oh wow. I actually wrote I can't believe I actually wrote that. I'm just now I didn't even mean to do that. Oh my god. I'm so mad I made that joke. I am so mad I made that.
Your brain.
I literally posted on Twitter and it has come to haunt me. Like, but it's okay because I still feel that way sometimes when I see those yellow teeth. It's like, whew, Jesus Christ. Something about yellow. Ooh, just ooh. Not I want to change my answer. 64% say Ortho's teeth, 36% say JK's medicine cabinet. The medicine cabinet's coming up. It's coming up.
All right, medicine cabinet.
It RIP medicine cabinet. Hey, what do we think about anaphylactics look, Dooley? Ones in the chat if you like it, twos if you don't like it. Ones if you like it, twos if you don't like it in the chat. Dooley, do you like it?
I put my answer in the chat.
Never mind. Thank you. For Perfect timing. Thanks for your videos. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for having never mind up here. It worked perfect.
This reminds me of Dr. Evil. Like it gives me the same kind of energy as like like you will see this in like a James Bond cartoon, maybe.
This was enough for me. Anna's got Teen Choice Awards.
It's okay. It's a step up from what we've seen thus far, but cute next to gorgeous. Gorgeous is gonna devour cute.
A lot of y'all don't care for it, but we've got some likes up in here. Oh, gotta snipe all them twos. Let's see here. Not you're doing American Idol voting. Oh, it's a little more on the twos. I was trying to give a one in here. Not Nicholas, twos across the board.
That's a whole lot of 1.75.
Hold on, we got one from Mercer's. We got another one. We got a 1.5.
Not the pity ones coming in.
Two. We have laughing. People are laughing. Okay. We got a 1. Ooh, thought about it. Joel, isn't it your birthday? Happy birthday, friend. I think I saw that in the chat earlier. Forgive me if I missed that.
Happy last day of Scorpio.
Let's see here. Acid Betty, why are you now, Liam?
I
forget about you. See, Liam, I forget that you. I have
Liam, what are you talking about?
I gotta watch you sometimes. It's all right. Listen, for me, I wouldn't want to listen to what they would have to sing about. I like to see them on a show with their family throwing hams at their neighbors, right? Versus anything else. So maybe I would see her at a at an award show.
She was like she just got done singing Mama's Turn. And
Why Mama's Turn? Why Mama's Turn? Listen, this outfit is giving spoken word and it's liked by a select audience. So I think it's cool. It's okay. For me, it's okay. I thought it's one of her better
spoken word from Aaron Brockovich.
Well, no, this is actually, I would say this is my favorite look that she's worn this season.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's good. So it's good. It's good for me. It's not the best of the night, but it's good. I wrapped that up. I did. It did. Blackberry is next.
This was great, and I really wish they had the element on the fasten. Like,
Because that was
I really enjoyed
needed.
this.
That was needed. That was the only thing I was like, if you had that hair on, this would have been that girl. Right now, it's good. I mean, it's the category for me as far as like rock, Queen of Rock, solo. I could see the whole, we got the performance going, Bart, big girl in a bodysuit, whatever. It fits extremely well. It reminds me when I see Mistress come out and it's like, okay, bitch, like this is a fitted outfit. It don't look sloppy or messy. Could this also have been for anything more than rock? Yes. If we had just took off the spikes, we can go right into If You Had My Love, and Ashanti singing this part of the song, baby. But yeah, I liked it. I wanted the hair to be on there, and that's why I would have deducted points. But I also thought, for what it's worth, with the bald head, I was like, okay. Not a lot of people could have rocked that. It would have been difficult. So, yeah.
I think she was fantastic.
Houston, Texas representing. So it's good for me.
One time, like
it's good for me. It's good for me. I just wanted that hair to be there to give a complete outfit. That's all. I just wish it was solid. But rock on for you. Look at me, rock on. Who am I? For going
out. Ask, who are you?
So for like, getting out there with your bald head and being like, yeah, bitch, I'm gonna still serve this up.
Man, I thought he was Doja Cat for like 2 seconds.
I don't have one of those.
No, you don't. You don't. I just want to say, shout out to C. Diggy for making one of the funniest jokes ever.
And that's why we will forever use that joke. It's like
one of the funniest moments on the panel ever in the history of all the that clear out.
Oh,
shout out to Diggy.
I
think about that often.
It was unexpected for sure. Nita Hulu X is next.
Can I be honest?
I mean, aren't you always?
I don't like it.
I liked it.
I don't like it.
I liked it.
At this point, we know, we kind of sort of know what's coming down the pipeline. We know how the sausage is made. At episode 4, I got to start seeing some versatility.
Okay, before we do that, because I do.
Her statement is going to be, I want to show my culture. So she's going to give us something Chinese.
And what's wrong with that?
This is a direct competition reality television. There's nothing wrong with that in itself as a concept. But as other girls get critiques about showing versatility and being who they are, I also need you to show some versatility in who you are. It's not consistent. If we're going to drag Anna, we're going to drag Neo. Different quantity, same concept. Different quantity.
I mean, I don't know, not the same budget.
No, clearly not. I think that garments are expensive. It looks great, but it's just like, come on, girl. Like, you gotta.
I will match your point in just a second here. I wanted to get to this comment first.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Blackberry. So I had white adhesive stuck on my head and it couldn't scrape it off. So I literally had to cover it with makeup seconds before walking out. Well, see, a seasoned queen would know how to roll with the punches when some people just go with their way. So Lord knows I know, even from just getting on my one show and my wig wasn't sitting right. And they're literally doing this before I'm walking on stage because I couldn't find a band fast enough. Then when we found a band, it wouldn't get off my head. So I had to like rip it off and stuff it under my shirt. right into performance. Like, oh my God, that was such a mess. But whatever, got to keep going. So for me, when it gets into something like this, right? This is where Rogelio, like first week it was a mythical creature, second it was a spider prego monster, now it's a samurai. How are those the same? That's where I'm like, I can't agree with the versatility thing, because to me it's under the lens of their culture, which I appreciate. And I'm not saying that you don't, but I get you saying that, okay, are they going to do something that is going to go out of that range for once or whatever, right? to me, I think that this is a lot different than what I've seen her do. She's done a lot of sexy stuff when it comes to this pregnant vagina lip monster at first. And then even with the wedding thing, it was this beautiful like moment. This to me feels a little bit more punk. It feels a little bit more edgy to me, but I get your point. I'm not knocking you, dude. I'm just saying, like, I thought, like Crash, it's a bit more than what I've seen them do for these last episodes. So I thought it was good. I thought the katana microphone was cool. Like I was like, okay, that's cool. Like I would like to see that like in some sort of like anime stuff. That would be amazing if I watched this bitch pull out like she was singing, and then all of a sudden she killed everybody in the room. Like it'd be an excellent. Like, come on, but like I don't know. I'm good with this. But I get your point. This is me trying to counter in the best way possible. I get what he's saying, but my only question was when the makeup looked like it was peeling in certain parts where I was like, is that supposed to be done that way? It seems interesting. Is it supposed to be because they're like woken up from like a sleep and they're like coming after somebody? Do they not have enough zinc in their life? I don't know. But like, yeah, I liked it though. I thought it was interesting. But this is why we have a channel and a recap and review. We won't have the same opinions all the time. Okay, Julie's question.
Who won?
Ortho's teeth, apparently.
Dang. Y'all said they sharp.
I mean, but this may be our closest poll of the night. And it's over a cabinet and teeth.
Hey.
60%.
Hey. I gotta come up with more shady question.
I mean, you have to, or not. I can't. Oh my gosh. I thought this was fabulous. Personally. I thought it was cooler, and I liked she had like a lot of like different stuff, and it felt different for me. I liked it. Probably a cracked porcelain mask. I can see that.
I like this an idea, and execution it just didn't work out.
Okay, first of all, my Christian ass is like, okay, I have to move from this picture. I'm like, oh no, baby. No, thank you. Now, fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight. This is giving me Sailor Moon, like RTs. Like I was over here like, okay, so what are we about to do? Then when they said that bitch looked like thing 1 or thing 2.
Chuckle.
Oh, the scream. This does give Sailor Moon villain, but from a movie Sailor Moon, but not like from the TV series, but like, oh, okay, we had to find this at Blockbuster back in the day, and we didn't know there was a movie out, and then we saw it for the first time. I was like, oh my God. Demon Bowie, no. I mean, attempted. I feel like Banksy did that better. Staph infection?
Not a staff.
I feel like you should change the first one to talking about Dungeons and Dragons, but
I felt like that one was a little more sustainable. The second one is like, girl,
that's fine. Now you made a poll up that you already have the answer that we should all be picking. That's too funny. I can't. You know what? I think we're gonna, after the end of this, we're gonna do a light Q&A because I saw that's a thing here, and I would love to see how that works out. If you have any questions for me and Dooley, maybe about this episode or just in general, what would you? Oh my God. I'm so mad I'm doing this. Dooley's a bad influence. Sometimes radical.
Okay. Somebody has to inspire the future generation to do things.
And no one asked you.
I gave it to you folks for real.
Okay. Which would you rather listen to on a 9-hour flight constantly? Astrid whining about Hoso and Abora, or Cynthia's voice? Julia doesn't like Cynthia's voice. That's
not
what
on a 9-hour flight.
I feel like Cynthia would be out on a 9-hour flight, if anything.
Can I have a glass of champagne, ma'am? We are going. Nah.
Oh,
Can you give me a blanket? Ma'am, can you turn off your light?
First of all, I don't appreciate that, Julie. First of all, okay, no, but listen.
All right, stove. You're gonna apply.
No, gamer guy. Answer C, neither, because I have got my headphones on. I can't.
Well, that's like I sleep. I'll be asleep before the plane take off.
I can't sleep on the plane, so
really,
yeah, that's why.
Baby, at that point, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. There's nothing I can do in this metal contraption 10,000 feet in the air. At that point,
like if the seat doesn't lean back, how can I sleep? My head does this. I got a big ass head, so it'd be doing this the entire flight, and it wakes me up, and I'm going crazy. Bitch, I know I'd be looking nuts sitting there in my flight, and I'm like, wow, like, oh my God. But on to Fantasia Royale Gaga. I like this. This was the category that was asked for, and that's why I was here for it. It was my favorite look she's done this season. Personally, if I could just press this button. Okay, thank you. I was here for the chains and whips excite me. Are those cowboy? They are cowboy boots.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like it even more now. Oh my God. With the buckles on them and with the necklace. Yeah, I like this even more now. Ones if you liked it, twos if you didn't. Ones if you liked it, twos if you didn't. Ones if you liked it, twos if you didn't. Dooley said two. There's listen, Dooley here. He can literally voice his opinion, and he does. He decide it is channeling Tina.
It's not doing it for me.
It's channeling Tina. It's a little heavier Tina. 2, 1.
Dare I say it? I would have gave it to Ortho before I would have gave.
In my opinion, it's between her and Organic for the runway win this week. I say the performance Fantasia did better on because Organic was walking on. I
don't even like that man, and I would have gave him the win.
Just Me one Crash. I know Dooley's crazy. Monster High Teas 1. The gamer guy 1. Oh, the ones are eating you, friend. 1. George loves you,
and maybe I'll be eating them one day.
1. I want you to remember our conversation not too long ago. Arnaldo, she looked really good, but
wait, okay. Remember what I said to you? They sent me a message during that moment.
No, 2, 1. Hold on.
Yeah, girl, we be talking about y'all. We do.
No, we don't. No, we do. 2, 1. Julie, shut the fuck up. 1. I can't eat down. 1. Listen. I thought it was great. It was my favorite look that she's done this season. I was very entertained when the wig reveal happened, and it was a mass amount of confetti. I thought it looked like it fit. Everything was working in her favor, honey. When that wig was falling, when they did the slow motion, I said, I know that's right. And her makeup looked good too, so I liked it.
It's giving, get those nuts away from my face. I'm not feeling it. I'm sorry. Maybe it's just me. I'll own that. I will.
Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. Listen, somebody's got to wear it. All right, listen.
Inflatable.
All right. Next up is Fifi Dobson for the role of Elphaba for Wicked. Here we go. Hey.
Evie Oddly and Fifi Dobson.
Yeah. Evie Oddly and Fifi Dobson did the fusion dance.
Yeah.
Fusion. But
it's not your best work, JK. But I don't.
Yeah. I kind of liked it though. Can I be real? I liked it. I was like, I could see someone performing with this outfit on. Like, I don't know if the audience is gonna be there, but like, I kind of like. I even said this during my reaction. It's gonna be hard for me to be mean this week. I kind of liked it. Fifi Oddly is eating. JK. Fifi Oddly K. Ha ha. Fifi K Oddly. There it is. That's it.
Fifi
K Oddly. That's it. Willow, Fifi, K, Oddly. I don't really know if it's a lie or it's a fact. Okay, listen. Transparency. Sorry, I love Willow. It's everything. Her music is so good. It is. It really is. The best thing to come out of Will Smith. It could be me. Whew. All right, listen. Because he's fluid now. Him and Wayne Brady. I'm like, yo, what
I
is
wonder how she
happening?
feel about Uncle Dwayne Martin.
Baby, I'll take Wayne Brady. Listen. Yeah, maybe not rock. Maybe for sure ska. Like Avril Lavigne would peak.
It's giving Sum 41. It's giving that.
Don't let it go to your head. So what if I think it's sweet? I love Willow too. She's like really, she can sing now that she's really come to her own sound too, versus that with my hair back and forth nonsense. You also have to listen to that what's the song called? It's oh no man, come on. Oh, some things they hurt, some things in the da 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 da. Come on. Hold on, wait a minute. There's a song. It's called Wait a Minute.
Wait a minute with Ray J and Lil Kim.
No, God, no. It's wait a minute. I think I left my conscience on the front doorstep. Okay, so real quick story about that song, y'all. It's a little sad, but whenever I was going through like my first like I'm coming out and I had like a gay mentor, a guy who like made sure I was always good on things. His name was Todd. He passed away unfortunately like 2 years ago of cancer. So I love you, Todd. That was our song when we would be in the car and we'd be driving on our road trips. We listened to Wait a Minute, and he was gagged. He's like, "Who is this?" I was like, "It's Will Smith." He's like, "No, it's not." And it was our thing. So every time I think of that song, it like just makes me go like, so yeah, forever I will have Willow Smith in my heart thanks to that moment here. But yeah, that song's good, Dooley. You should listen to it. That album's the song with SZA. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it was such a good album. But yeah, I think it's like E equals something is the album or whatever it's called. But yeah, it was great.
E equals MC squared by Mariah Carey.
Not that one, but it's some sort of equation of Willow proportions. But yeah, shout out to Willow Smith. I like her work. Crash, she listens to the rock remix of Simple and Clean. Yes, JK looks like they're standing outside of a Pokemon release game party. But listen, I'm here for it. I like this. I didn't care what anybody says. I enjoyed it. It's a little bit, yeah. What does that mean? Organic was everything.
I want somebody to buy her some shoes though.
I thought this was fabulous. It gave album cover, and
somebody
when
give her a DSW gift card.
Like DSW, those aren't going to be any better. That's like an upgrade of a Ross store. What are you talking about? No shade to you DSW shoppers. You know what I'm talking about. It's belts, jackets, and they're only.
Well, then take her to Dragula Shoe Emporium then, because I'm so tired. That's the only thing that I hate about this. It's the shoes.
Stephanie Davenport, a tremendous thank you to y'all and the panel members. My eldest son died 10 months ago. You provided lots of light and joy to me during these sad, stormy times. Y'all are proud. Stephanie, you're gonna make me cry on your sister. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so happy we could bring you some joy and some light. And to anybody who's ever a hater, remember these moments. You can never take my joy away, knowing that what I've been doing for 6 years brings light to people like Stephanie. And all my love to you and your family, baby. You got this. I know it's tough. I know every day, but you got it. And I'm so happy we could make you smile. God bless you, Stephanie. God bless you. Send Stephanie some love, y'all. Wow. Thank you. Honestly, that's the stuff that gets me up in the morning so I can do these reviews, baby. I appreciate you.
It's a ghost. I heard it too.
It's a Mamu-chan.
It's a ghost.
It's a Mamu-chan. Bitch, I can't see shit. Hold on. I got to turn this light on. Now, what's all that happening over here? Excuse me. This cat, I swear to God. Okay. What time is it? Oh, it's time for me to give him attention.
9 o'clock on the dot.
I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets. I got this real pretty thing at home waiting for me. I pull over. Sorry. Not who's that Pokemon? Da 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 death. Da-da-da. No, I think this is fucking excellent. You know, I can see this on an album cover. If someone were to perform in this would be madness. I love the details where it's giving like leather fabric that's been glued on to this like headpiece moment here with the chin and how this is all built in this peeling of the wings. I thought it was very insane. It was madness. See, I can be not a fan of what they do out of their floor shows and looks, but I could also still like what they do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to like both, but I did like this. Like, I thought it was amazing. Cynthia Doll.
It's giving Tina Burner.
Hey, let's not do Tina Burner. She's moved on from this colors palette scheme.
Oh, has she?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Okay, so it's cool. Well,
it's hot.
It's hot, actually. Yeah, thanks, Dooley. You're funny. I lied. So hey, everyone has a day. Let's go ahead and end that poll. Cynthia's voice won. Cynthia won.
Yay.
They would rather listen to Cynthia's voice constantly than Astrid whining about Hoso and Aboro. Yay. Listen, Ruby is red hot. Da-da-da.
That show got better towards the end. I wanted to see what was going to happen.
Did you?
It was like, this is terrible. Okay, we're getting better. Oh, we have a story.
I'm really mad they did not continue that show. It was getting very,
canceled.
very good. And just each episode, I need to watch that again. I need to do a rewatch. Like,
it started in hell and then slowly clicked up. And I was like, okay, we got a story.
The child was so annoying. Then they became less annoying with the episodes. I was like, okay, now I like the dynamic between, you know, RuPaul and this kid. And then that whole running bit, I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? Are they ending the show here? Like,
they canceled that.
They took the baby. Oh, and don't forget our blind sister. Now, that was one of the best parts of the show. Shit.
She was funny the entire time.
Like, literally. When Kennedy Davenport and all of them were in the dressing room for that scene, that was iconic. Goodness gracious. I can't do this today. It's not for me. It's not for me. I think it's a cool look though. I'm not gonna knock it. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I can see someone performing in this. When she took off that jacket and started giving us not rock, that's when I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, but she would have won this challenge on Drag Race.
Italia.
Mini challenge.
Brasi.
Go to hell. Okay, listen. Next up is Rob. Well, based off of
well.
Aussie. Wait. Okay. Throb Zombie as Elvis Desley.
Okay, do you remember Big Bad Beetleborgs?
Log off. Log off right now. Don't you ever come back. I'm gonna be real with you. This isn't for me. And I'll tell you why. Rock and roll, yep, see it, totally get it. It's the Elvis bit of it. I'm trying to think of this in a group setting with the rock song. Like, I almost need, like, I'm looking at how everyone else is giving some little more darker fantasy, and then this is all white outfit. So they'll stand out. To me, if they weren't going to be the lead singer in the group, it's going to be a little strange to see them doing it because they're not going to do drums. That can't happen. That can't happen. But I think it's very well done. Yeah, it's not even about it's been done. It's been it is well executed. It's so bright. I think that's my issue. It's so bright compared to everybody else's, and that's why it throws me off a little bit. But I think it's still fabulous. Point. It's bright. Dooley.
It's bright.
Like I mean, just like I gotta just play it. It's like
it's cool. I don't hate it. It's high for me this week, but it's okay.
It's a little bright. It's a little bright.
It looks like Flabber.
It's a little bright. Coco, sister, when you coming back over here? We want to have you on for one of these reviews one of these days. I mean, we'll be talking.
Let me clear my Christmas day.
Yeah. Everyone's asking for the Coco Kane, Dooley, and Matty Christmas special. Because low-key, it's been talked about on Twitter. Everyone's like, can we all please do that again? I said, well, Coco's got to be free. And that was it just happened,
Southwest jacked up my flight.
I'm telling you, shout out to Coco Kane. We love you, sister. It looks incomplete. I wanted it to be a little bit
dirtier.
Yeah, not dirtier, dimmer. It's bright. It's too clean. Looks like it's starched. That's all.
That's starched.
But I think it's still a very nice look. I'm like, oh, this is still very nice. The little guitar coming from under the wig, I was like, okay, what's happening here? I was like, oh, you're playing that now? That's cool. I love them, just them. For some reason.
Funny.
It was Dooley when they were introducing themselves and they were getting off stage and talking to themselves, but you can see the other one's shoulder. It was so funny. I was like, I can't.
I think they're hilarious.
They're goofy and I love it. But they also got right to the point.
They did.
Today. I'm talking about, they said, Cynthia, step forward. Hey, that's how
we
we feel about your outfit. You're safe. Back. I'd be like, holy shit. Like, what? I would be very happy to be first told that I'm safe and I can just be in the back and then watch everything go down. I would be very happy. Like, oh, why could the sand go down? It's too much. They played on this one. They played. Basically, one by one, they were letting them know who was safe and who did well. Cynthia was told first. They had commentary for then Throb. Anaphylactic got good reviews, but all of those people were safe until we get to just 6. And that's the top 3 and then the bottom 3. So top 3 is Orgotic and Neohura X. Is that a record? It's almost like every episode, except for the fact that Orc had to be put in the bottom for the last episode. But like the consistency for those two to be high and not win. Because Neo's won, Orc hasn't, but their consistency level is up there. With Fantasia Royale Gaga. The bottom 3 is JK, Jarvis Hammer, and Blackberry, which really Blackberry wasn't necessarily bottom, but more so we want to talk to you, but you're safe. So I should say 2, 3, 2. 3, 2. Yeah, I should. Fantasia Royale Gaga is the winner of this week's episode. Now I am going to put the poll up for this one.
Let me get my 2 ready.
I'm going to do a poll instead. Start a poll. Let's see here. I don't like how I'm wording this, but y'all know what I mean. Wheel? Did Fantasia deserve this week's win? It is a yes or no question in the poll chat here. I personally think she deserved the win. I thought it was everything that they were asking for in the category, plus I get storyline purposes too. Storyline purposes, this worked perfectly. You were just arguing with JK, bitch. Oh, you have no win. Try to get to my level, bitch. You just got to win, and you think you're that girl telling your story, and then we get over here and proving that you're more than just one thing. Where JK was falling into that, I guess, rut, and now they're in the. I was like, oh, this just worked perfectly into, like, for me, why I was kind of gagged, because I said, oh, this kind of played into the story. Blackberry and Coco get to vote twice. Those are the rules. No, but I personally think they deserve to win. What about you, Julie? No.
No, I do not.
A man of many words. So far,
Two.
70% say yes, 30% say no. Dooley is now in part of that 29%, and I'm part of that 71. Votes are coming in. I would like to get at least 100 before we move on to the next poll here. But Coco Kane in the chat, how you doing, sister? Blackberry, if you're still there, how you doing, baby? Any other Dragula alumni or individuals that I know that watch? I send you love. I send you blessings. And those who are on this season, send you love. Send you love. From a bridge
Over troubled water.
I see. I see. I see. Okay, listen. I was here for it. I was here for the Royale Gaga of the winner of the Gagas, and I enjoyed this close-up shot of Blackberry. I was like, needed and necessary. We're gonna talk, sister. They keep asking me. They keep asking me. Y'all want a little bit of that Coco Kane back? You better get over there and tag a bitch. Tip her down. Send her some coin. Tell her loud, bitch. Get over there. We'll tip you, sis. But yeah, Blackberry was saved. I was happy. Houston, Texas, forever. H-Town, we believe. You already know what's up. And we were left with the bottom two being JK and Jarvis Hammer. Now,
it's time
for you to lip sync for your life
at the floor show.
Good luck, and don't flunk it up. When I tell you, RuPaul was itching when they were filming this part of the episode. I'm telling you, some were going on. I feel like someone's stealing from me. I'm kidding. But it is the first time they've ever done something like this for the extermination part, and it to be on stage with everybody still there. So I have another poll question. This is gonna be messy.
Let the hate flow through.
We're gonna end the poll. It's yes, she deserved to win. 67%, 33% said no. This is the next poll. Was this a setup? Yes or no? I know y'all want to ask that question. I know you want it to be. But personally,
He was giving very, girl, how we gonna get rid of her? Okay, we know she don't know the word, so like, go ahead, just make her lip sync. Lip sync? That's just Dragula. Trust me, just make her lip sync. Okay, and then she had to lip sync and then went home.
So for those who are like, set up how? I'm not saying it's a setup. I'm giving you an opportunity to think that way because this is just commentary. This is not us saying this is what happened. This is just people's thoughts about this. The thing about it is that, yes, they're in a situation where Jarvis has not been doing well this entire season. JK's been an up and down roller coaster, caramel energy, if you will, if you really want to go there. And she's been the center of a lot of attention and controversy and a lot of talking points and arguments that have been happening. Storyline, right? So now you're in a position where both of them don't really do well and you're in the bottom. And instead of it being an extermination, which we don't really know what the reason is for why they would come back outside of track record or likability. But then now we're going to do a lip sync. And it's JK, who we just saw win a challenge, an episode, lip syncing. So this is a conversation. This is not to say that the Boulets are playing with us. None of that. Because I don't believe that. But I also would go, now how interesting is it that this bitch would be in the bottom when that is the exact qualifications for the way they need to stay? I think it was just a curveball. I think it was you need to be ready and you need to be ready to go. And I was here for it. Have your thoughts. Have your thoughts. Have your thoughts. Have your thoughts. I personally was here for it. That was my shenanigans of the week. I screamed. I screamed when she said, "You need to do it now." I said, "So wait a minute. Did they ever get a chance to listen to anything backstage?"
That's what I was like. Do they know?
Like, do they know what the song is? Because I wouldn't know what the song would be. Like, if that was me, I would be, this is rude. I don't listen to this kind of music. Like, I would have been screwed. I would have been screwed. I would have been just dancing. I've been looking like Kenya Michaels up there.
Me too.
You make me feel. You make me just interpretive dancing all the way through it, waiting for some sort of noise to happen so I can make some funny joke. I still don't know what the song is. I don't know what it was either. I didn't put up my SoundCloud to try to find out. I love me, probably cut for drama. I don't know. I don't feel like it feels authentically that no one knew what was about to happen. Blah. I need to talk to somebody after the show. But like, I just was like, what is going on? It was a lot. It was a Jasmine Bean song. Who is that? The song is by Jasmine Bean. Oh my God.
I don't know.
I know Sullivan too, right? Like,
I know what Jasmine Sullivan.
I know Jasmine Sullivan.
I know Jasmine Master.
I know Jazzy Faye.
I know Jazzy Faye.
I know that My Name is Jazz from A&E Network, right? Isn't that what that show is called?
I got Jazz from Fresh Prince.
Oh, that's another good one. I like the Jazz Network.
B98.7.
Like, jazz music's great too. Mm-hmm. Actually, I really love jazz. I'm that guy. I was one of the only people that didn't dislike what Andre 3000 gave. I actually was entertained. It was very peaceful music. I was like, this is good meditation music.
It is good meditation music.
This isn't meditation music that we're listening to here, though. Jasmine Guy. See, there you go.
I know a Jasmine Guy.
Yeah, we know that. Her. Yeah.
I know her.
Jasmine Bean is a British makeup artist and recording artist. Oh, okay. That's amazing.
Thanks, Jan.
That's cool. I like that.
Good for her.
So this performance was really good from JK.
JK beat her up.
I was like, ooh, this is JK a lot.
JK said 5, 6, 7, 8.
Baby, it was that click, click, slap to the back. I said, come on, sis. I said, cut the fuck up. And I'm over here looking at Jarvis, it's
Jarvis?
giving home bar. And I was like, oof, sister. It's a Tuesday.
Jarvis looked like old boy from Tron Legacy. I love that movie. What is his name? Oh, what was his name? Oh, it's gonna bug me. What was his name?
We know Jasmine Rice. We know Jasmine.
I know what Jasmine Rice.
We know Jasmine Rice. Hey, I'm feeling yummy head to toe.
Yes.
You see me. What it up? That's what Jarvis was giving. What it up? This is the beat that makes all the voice. I like the way he has. I like the way. But that one part where it's everything be. It sounded so gross. I hated that part so much. What it up? She said, I'm gonna move from Asia and I'm gonna go to Europe and go over here and start this up. That lady was on a world tour of let me take this.
Her Akon was like,
love her to death with her. I love Gwen, but like she was on a world tour of appropriation. I mean, it was everywhere we go, culture vulture. Like I was like, whoa, child, love her though. Just and now she's with Blake Shelton. If I could escape and recreate a place that's my own world, you did. You went on The Voice, and that's exactly what happened.
She got to get her country stone.
She walks so Ariana could run. I'm telling you, Ariana's going back to Gwen Stefani's color now.
Right now, Ari is in her East Asian era. Her and Neo could be cousins right now, and it's really striking. I need somebody to go check on her, like for real, for real. No tea, no shade. Somebody please go make sure that baby is okay.
Like, what are these fetuses that she keeps on like absorbing that are making this happen for her? It feels like that Christopher Reeves episode of South Park, and just all of a sudden, like we're back to where we need to go. We don't mean any of. What are we talking about? What is this? What conversation are we having?
The fact of the matter that Ariana and Gaga should look a lot more alike should tell you something.
Not Stephanie Germanotti. I know you're not.
I'm talking about OG Stephanie. OG Stephanie and our OG Ari look a lot more alike.
Oh my God. Oh. Right, Lamorris. That's what I was saying. She over here trying to give Harper. That's what I'm trying to say. Like she over here in her pumpkin spice teas. Like, you better let her have it.
Did she mutated again?
Yeah, she back to
I almost
said back to black.
She was trying to get her Final Fantasy mobile game dollars from China.
Did you crash? No, you didn't. You leave Arigato Grande alone. You need to stop. No, she's back to her. This is what my family looks like. Jeez, I'm walking away from this conversation. This is getting too much. Anybody here play Lollipop Chainsaw? I know that game. Remember Rockabilly? I do. Thank you for the
Squidbillies.
Gamer guy. Squidbillies was a very weird show to watch at night, but I had to see every episode. That grandmother was a nut.
The stuff that you watched on Adult Swim is concerned.
I watched all the crazy. Super Jail is still that girl.
I watched all the fun stuff. You watched all the crazy stuff.
No, I watched all of it. I watched the funny stuff to the crazy stuff. At a certain
point, I'd be like, this is some foolishness. Let me
The only thing that I didn't watch is Mr. Pickles, because that was like just straight up devil worshiping bullshit for me. I was like,
they started doing weird stuff, and I just had to be like, nah, fam.
Moral Oral was insane. Squidbillies was crazy. Super Jail was insane. But you know what? What's the best one?
With the rocker ones, it was Apoca.
Oh, you're talking about Metalocalypse.
Metalocalypse.
Sorry,
that's what I'm thinking of.
I love that. There's Skits on the Cloud of Cookies.
Baby, I used to change the channel. It was like, this is some nonsense. I'm going back to BET. Quick. MTV Jams.
You had to get in the mood for it, because when they would swear a chord from a guitar get played, it would be like every time. It's so funny. Yeah, I was into the crazy stuff. There's even this part of Adult Swim where it's an hour segment of when they play really weird commercials that make no sense. You can actually watch on HBO Max. That shit is insane. But the one show I got to tell you all about, it's really creepy. Hold on, I can't think of the name of it. It's like Things That Happen in the Dark or something like that. It's all stop motion. Have you seen what I'm talking about, Dooley? Where someone's narrating the show and really fucked up things are happening. For those in the chat, y'all know what I'm talking about? Like, help me with that title of the show, because Dooley, I really want him to look this up. It's this really weird show. It has this really weird name, and it's all stop motion. It's very creepy and unsettling. Yes, not scary, but it's extremely unsettling. And it's like, what the fuck is this? It's not Robot Chicken. That's not unsettling. That's funny.
That was funny. It was random.
It's God, I can pull it up now. Let me see here. Hold on. Creepy show, Adult Swim. I'm gonna show you the power of Google. They said The Shivering Truth. Thank you. That's it. Yes. The Shivering Truth. Yes, that's the one. It is insane. It is insane. It is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. I promise you, Dooley, okay, this is how the cover looks, like this. Yes,
that is creepy.
And these are how it's like stop motion episodes or whatever. Like you
that
have
is creepy.
got to watch it. It's on HBO Max. it's this guy narrates it like these story. He's like storytelling, and you just watch the claymation figures go out, but they sometimes speak too. But it's like you get lost in the storytelling because it's so creepy, and then it's getting really gross and just fucked up. It's all that. So yeah. Oh, you talking about Dr. Girlfriend from the Venture Brothers? Oh, I love the Venture Brothers. Monarch, I miss you so much. Why do you always focus on Dr. Venture? Oh my throat.
See? See what happened when you be playing with that? You see what happened? Almost took him.
You leave my throat alone. You leave my throat alone.
Do you really want me to leave your throat alone, man?
Yes. Yes, I do. I have someone working on my tonsils. I don't have tonsils. I got them removed.
I was like, this is continuity error.
Yeah. Yeah, they totally got removed. Ice cream.
I was like, you got one kitty and no tonsils. At a bare minimum, I know this. At a bare minimum, I know this.
Julie's got Matty's medical records. Hey, my HIPAA violation.
Bare minimum. Lucky.
They know. They know.
Wait, not us getting back to HIPAA. We didn't went all the way around
like
and made it back to
literally
HIPAA.
all the way around. All the way around.
Made it back to HIPAA.
Listen, JK won the lip sync for your life.
She tore her up.
And Jarvis was hammered. And I'm sad because I like Jarvis. I did. I love how they gave her I will return. I am a ghost. It was like fade out. I was like, oh, that was water. I can write that. Laughing too hard. But then the Boulets set up the Queens of Rock Part 2 episode where they will have to perform with Fantasia Royale Gaga given the leading position for Team 1. Team 1. What is Teep? And then Orgotic getting the leader position for Team 2. Fantasia's team is Nina Hulu X, Anaphylactic, and Blackberry. Orgotic's team is Cynthia Doll, Throb Zombie, and JK. Both teams have drama. Blackberry and Anna, right, aren't seeing it for each other. Boom, that's a whole story there. But Orc's team, whoo, girl, like it's JK versus the world over there. I'm telling you. I said this was messy, and that's why Jarvis isn't here. Because we wouldn't be able to build a good, nasty little storyline going into next week, in my opinion. I
don't think they knew where to put Jarvis because Jarvis has been.
It's been a safe, but like under safe, like a little under over every now and then. And it was like, okay, well, they're cool and we like them, but I don't see how this is going to work later on in the episodes in the season. It's not going to be the same effect. So I personally am okay with Shelley Duvall being eliminated. I think that the extermination scene that Satana got should have been given to Jarvis because they look just like Shelley, but it's okay. It's all right. But yeah, this is set up. I am excited for next week. Oh, it's gonna be and I love we don't get any
next week is gonna be so messy.
We get no trailers, so it's a blind like reaction for us every time. This is why I have to avoid Twitter every single time we do this. I'm like, y'all gonna mess.
For once, I was the one up at the crack of dawn watching, as opposed. I don't know. My whole sleep schedule yesterday was off, but I woke up and watched. But y'all be up at 3:30 a.m.
Really? Yes, very much spoiling the episode. That's why I stay on my alternate Twitter account that has no drag race related stuff or any Dragula or anything on that account. So that way I'm like, okay, it's this day this coming out.
My episode is ruined before I even have an opportunity. It is 12:01. Why are you already squawking about the
because they got the episode at 10 o'clock over there Pacific time. Because I get the episode at 11. And then if you live in LA, you get the episode at 9. And then East Coast gets it at midnight. So it's like, yeah. Coco, hey sis. Jarvis' death scene is their drag origin story if you reference their talking heads. Oh.
Oh, so I'm gonna being a ghost. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
here for that. I'm here
Shout
for
out.
that.
That makes so much sense. Thank you.
Clock that tea. I hold on. I gotta do it like Coco. I didn't almost put the blunt to my mouth. My bad, baby.
Ooh.
It's ready to go right after this.
Ooh. I can't tell you how many times I've also almost.
I gotta do that. That's the Coco. This is the Coco, y'all. Y'all don't know. This hand better be bent into submission, honey. That nail need to be in your mouth. And then you gotta come back up like, what do you mean? It's always giving this wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist.
Flick it up, flick it up.
Look at the flick of the wrist.
Flick it up, flick it up. Flick it up, flick it up.
I said my sister was going against Diesel Washington in them streets, girl. I was gagged. I said, how that was? I hadn't seen that porn star in a minute. Didn't know they was transphobic. I said, what is going on here? Oh.
You know how World of Wonder has binge queen?
Yeah.
There needs to be a Dragula one kid with Kendra and Coco.
Kendra and Coco. Oh, that would be funny. No, Melissa got to be in there too. Mm-hmm.
Just being messy though.
Kendra, Melissa, and Coco. Oh, that'd be a cack.
That'd be funny to watch.
That would be a cack. Oh, poor Jarvis.
Sorry.
I was a fan of their work, and Jarvis, yeah, I'm a fan of your.
I liked Jarvis. I was hoping they would have went further, but it didn't work out for them.
They were good energy, good character. They were fun. I'm gonna miss a lot of their puns and just good little moments there. So yeah, we're gonna miss you, Jar. Not Jar Jar Binks. Don't get confused. Okay.
Miss Jar Jar Binks.
Woo, that's racist. Okay, so let's see
For
here.
comic relief.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and end the poll. 66% of you said yes, it was a setup. 65, excuse me, and 34 of you said no. I don't think it was a setup, but I think it was a great, it was unexpected twist for me. So it does read that way, but I'm not going to say that. But we do still have those conversations. But yeah, I was entertained for the fuckery. I was. Dooley, what'd you think of this episode? Did you have fun, friend?
I had fun. It was entertaining.
It was. And that is what Dragula is, where you can consume Dragula in all of its seasons on Shudder, AMC Plus. You can get it through your Prime account if you're one of those girls that likes to put things in one bill because you don't like to have a whole lot of shit going on. I'm getting there because especially now that Hulu and Disney Plus are actually merging, so it's like, oh, you should have been done that. You already have a package.
I hate it.
Anyway, so
I've had my own Hulu account since 2014. I had to cancel the OG Hulu account, and I had to cancel and reestablish to get it all together. And I was like, but I've had this account for a decade. Like,
I have to do it too because now that merge is happening, and then Verizon is no longer offering a deal with Disney Plus, I'm like, well, what's the point of me paying for all this crap? So, yeah, what happened, Verizon? I was enjoying my little $6 a month for the premium package. Y'all let that go. It was for 2 years. You had that as a thing. What happened? I don't want to pay for that because I don't watch Disney Plus like that. Ooh. No shade. I really don't. I only keep it for Black as King. I only keep it for Beyonce, Black as King, and The Simpsons. That's literally the only reason if I feel like watching a Pixar
Disney
movie.
Plus was that girl. I heard it.
It's no shade, and it's not like this. Oh, how do I help them with this? I think it'll be better when Hulu and them merge because I'd be on Hulu all day. That I can watch American Dad on repeat and Bob's Burgers on repeat and Living Single, which is also on HBO Max on repeat. And those are the three that I always have like consistently on. Like it's from season, I start from 4 from American Dad. Bob's Burgers, I start at 2. Living Single from the beginning. And just let it play through. Except for the last season. I hated the last season.
I always skip season 5. Season 1 is also difficult because they start in the Family Matters house.
That's true. Season 1 still, I think, has my favorite moment. I think it's from season 1. Mac on. When they're at the club and it was like that. Because Khadijah don't need you. Okay.
Khadijah don't need you. Watch Dog.
Oh, I do need to see the Asenko. I do need to still watch that. And okay, let me stop talking because I do love The Mandalorian on Disney Plus. The Mandalorian. Well, actually, it was a good show. I haven't been really enjoying the newer seasons. Yeah. And I can watch all my Star Wars stuff on there too. So yes, that I do like Disney Plus and the X-Men. And yeah. I take back my answer. They just don't have a lot that I like on there. There are a couple of things I watch. Sailor Moon is on Hulu too, but it's not the Sailor Moon I like. It's they cut it off at a certain point. I'm like, oh. Anywho, Julie, last thoughts for the evening. Anything you want to let anybody know or tell anybody out there in the world today?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. So profound from Dulesia. Thank you. Dulises, thank you. We appreciate it.
I'm Dulises today.
Dulises.
Dulises.
Delicious. Oh no, delicious. Oh no, I don't like that.
Delicious. That sounds atrocious.
She fights. Okay.
Delicious sounds like she fights.
She like actually hits people in the back of the head, kind of fighting. Like she's a bully. But no. Social media is Dooley. Where these people can find you and support you at?
You can find everything that you want to know at linktree.com/Dooley__noted.
Awesome Blossom. Make sure you go follow my friend and drop a tip in his jar if he entertained you tonight. If you had the opinions that were same as yours, if you want to talk shit about me in his cash apps, he will screenshot those. I appreciate y'all for supporting.
The girls don't be messy on my cash app. They be messy in the Instagram too.
How messy do they be, Dooley?
I may or may not have been referred to as a bite cushion.
All right, my social medias are as follows.
And it'd be random too.
At Matty Rants
Tuesday at 7:23 a.m. What is going on?
Help.
I haven't had coffee. I haven't washed the groceries out of my eyes, girl. Why are you thinking about this? It's 7:23 a.m. What is going on?
At Matty Rants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the Matty Rants. I'm also on Patreon with reactions for as low as $1 about the bookable on Cameo as well. And I have merch available at dragqueenmerch.com, all available in the description down below. And if you want to drop a tip in my jar too, is PayPal.me for / Rants, catch up with mini mash rants. Hey, we hope you had a good night with us. I had a fun time talking with y'all today. I'm about to enjoy the rest of my pizza. So happy. I had 2 slices and it held me down. That's why I was in such a good mood for this reaction and review, because I had my pizza and it was good. Yes. Thank you so much for all of the tippy poos, for all of the cash apps, for all of the kind words that you all have given to us today. Please, I encourage you not to send any hate to anybody that we talked about today or the shows, but actually support these programs by watching them, tuning in, and paying those subscription fees for those subscription channels. It is worth it. We thank you for tuning in. Have yourselves a wonderful Tuesday. Happy Thanksgiving for the girls that are going to have to celebrate. For those who ain't, yeah. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, have a good one, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow for House of Villains. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Dolly.
Bye.
Listen.